Look at me, the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card all about why do people envy you. So this should be a really insightful and fun reading, and I'm so glad you're here today. Now keep in mind this is a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. However, right now they're closed. You will find a link to my website down below in my description box. I will be pulling cards as I go today, and so your psychic linking object is going to be these 3 face cards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you each card up close so you can get a better vibe of each group. Group 1, you are the Death card. Group 2, you are the Hermit. Group 3, you are the Sun. Okay guys, so I will insert a little video with some music for those of you who need a little bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god. 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 I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Hey Group 1, all of you that selected the Death card, this is your reading all about why do people envy you. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Well, aren't you just a lethal bitch? And I mean that in the highest sense of the word. And bitch is not a gender, okay? It's a state of being, all right? And I don't mean it as an insult, so please don't take it that way. I'm a lethal bitch myself at times, so take it with the intention it's given. Definite Scorpio vibes here. Like if you're not a Scorpio, then you have some kind of very strong aspect of Scorpio or Scorpio-like tendencies in your chart. You may have really strong water energy or intuitive energy or intensity. You could have Taurus as well. You could have some intensity from air. Also, I'm feeling fire, so I'm feeling all of them, okay? But feeling a lot of fire water, so a lot of fire intensity. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards here. I'm going to go ahead and pull your tarot and see what else is coming through. Why do people envy? Oh, okay. Why do people envy my group? One, I'm not taking reversals. We have the Ten of Cups here. Oh, you're so intense. So I feel like you have intense emotions. Okay, so that means, when you're sad, you're intensely sad. When you're intensely happy, when you're happy, you're intensely happy. Then we have the Seven of Wands. I feel this energy of like, you're just always ready. You're always prepared. You're always, you may have a little bit of hypervigilance here, but you're always ready for the next shoe to fall. I feel like you have some street knowledge, okay? I feel like people envy your street smarts, or you have this ability just to kind of like feel out situations. And I feel like you wouldn't necessarily call yourself psychic, but you would say that you have a good feel for situations. Like, you can tell when something's fixing to pop off. Like, you can tell. You just have this ability to kind of like, or when to leave. Like, when danger's approaching. When things are not going well. When you could trust somebody and when you can't. People envy that. You just have a good sense of people and situations when they're going to turn left. And I feel like people envy your ability to call situations. I think you're really strong, okay? I also, with this Ten of Cups, feel like you make other people happy. And you may not realize it. With the Death card, I feel like you really know how to be there for other people, especially when they're going through difficult times. And you help people transmute like sorrow and sadness. So you may have friends or family, or you actually may be a counselor or some kind of professional healer or something. You may work in an industry where you help transform people, literally. But it seems like people trust you and you bring people happiness. You help people find happiness. And it may be that you help people relieve some of their fears. You help people prepare and learn boundaries and kind of learn how to take care of themselves in a way. Sometimes that can be just by being a really good friend and being listening and being an active listener and sharing your emotional intelligence. I feel like you're very emotionally intelligent. What I'm feeling here, though, is that I think it feels like you may help people and have so-called friends, but I think it's very hard to get super close to you. Okay, let's get a couple more. Woo, okay. Well. All right, I can't show you her because she's a little bear. We have the Queen of Wands here. Okay, we have the Moon and we have the Emperor. Okay. So I'm feeling like, we have the Queen of Wands here, and it is the sexiest card in this deck. Okay, so, and I feel like for some of you, there's something about your upper body, your chest area that some people envy, especially if you're a feminine energy. Other feminine energies may find it, I'm getting, intimidating, and I don't want to reduce people to body parts. This is just the information I'm getting. I feel like you're either really curvaceous or you may be really athletic, or there's just something very comforting about your body. there's something very, I'm getting like Venetian about your body too. It's going to be different for different people, but there's definitely people who envy that. And it may be the fact, it may not be exactly your body shape, but your relationship with your body. I think a lot of you may be working on or have worked on like this acceptance of where you are in your vessel and are just learning how to enjoy it and no longer judging it so harshly. And here we have the moon. And I feel like for you, this is the connection I'm feeling. Now, again, I feel this energy of like, I wouldn't call myself psychic, but, but I do have a weird sense, like you're highly empathic. A people feeler, like you feel the energy of other people, you feel the energy of situations. And it's not that you get like exactly psychic details, although some of you may be. I'm just not feeling like you would define yourself as psychic, okay? Now, other people may call you psychic, okay? But I feel that here. I feel people are jealous because it seems like you just kind of know when to go, when to go somewhere, when to leave, when to like at work. It feels like there's somebody at work for some of you who are envious of, you know, when to invest time or to when to move on a project or when to invest. Some of you guys are good about like investing money or gambling with resources or when to invest resources or when to move on certain things. And other people are jealous of that. And part of it is emotional intelligence. Part of it is your experience. And part of it is this gut instinct, this intuition, this empathy. Okay. And we have the Emperor here. Well, that's leadership ability. Okay. You definitely have a take charge kind of ability. Okay. Emperor is a leader. This feels like boss bitch energy. Okay, that's what I'm getting from the Death card and the Emperor here, with this Wands energy that you cannot see. That this is boss bitch energy if I've ever felt it. Okay, and intimidation because I feel like you're very intelligent. Okay, and there's something about it's very powerful because many of you, even if you feel like you haven't stepped into your power, it's a persona or it's in your aura that you are or have. This level of self-acceptance is extremely powerful, okay? And it's very intimidating, especially to other people who haven't had this experience. Like they don't know how to step into their power. And I feel like this is a process. Some of you guys are going through it and it's already making changes. Like people are already around you are like, did they dye their hair? And you're like, no, I didn't dye my hair. You may have not made a lot of changes outwardly. This is like energetic. You're just starting to maybe take more chances and the chances are paying off, or you're starting to like make different decisions or different choices and they're starting to kind of pan out for you. We have Judge. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. I think you're making really powerful choices. And I think people trust you. I feel like people trust you. We have Father here. Talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. And we have Emperor here. So I feel this energy of people trust you. I think people find you to be loyal. I feel like people enjoy being around you. And you may have people drawn to you who have had really bad experiences. And I feel this energy of like coveting time with you, as if they can't get enough time with you. And it stirs up some envious energy, especially for people who have had traumatic, like childhood experiences where they didn't receive enough attention or love. You may find that they're kind of hungry for more attention. And that's part of this death energy. It's helping them heal that by letting them know, like, you know, just because I'm not with you all the time or giving you attention all the time doesn't mean that you don't have like my affection for you, or we're not friends, or we're not whatever. That's part of your healing energy, is that you can help people feel reassured that, just because we're not together every minute of every day doesn't mean that, I'm not with you, kind of thing. So I feel a lot of really powerful energy with group one. Like, you have healer energy, okay? And I feel like people really want to be around you. Like, they want that. They want that energy from you. They want your attention. I feel like you're interesting. Like, you're an interesting person. Especially with the moon. I feel with moon and death here, there's a lot of mystery. We have, like, it's almost like you wear this powerful mask of, like, leadership qualities. I'm feeling like Virgo energy, like leadership qualities, knowing where to put things, knowing how to organize things, looking at the details, things like that. And then we have this moon and death energy behind that, where there's like some mystery. There's some interesting elements to you. Maybe you have interesting hobbies or things that people really don't know until they get a little bit closer, and they're like, oh man, there's all this really interesting stuff behind this other persona, and it just draws them in more to you, and they want more of your time and attention. Okay, let's get a few more cards here. Let's see. Ooh, what flipped over? The joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Yeah, I think people really find you to be like solid as a rock. Like, you are just, even though you have this changeable energy with death, I think people find you to be like stable, loyal, trustworthy, faithful, but also there's this mystery here. So it's like there's this interesting kind of mixture, and it makes people want to know you more. It's almost like you have a little bit of fae energy, okay? And this is how I want to explain it. It's like you land, you're like a fae, and you land and talk to people. You have a meeting of the minds, you share information, and you stick around, and it gets real grounded, and then you float away like a fae, like a fairy. It's like you're capable of being very grounded with people and sharing experiences, but it's like they can't grab onto you, and they want to, and they can't. And they envy those who can hold your attention, who can hold your time. Some of you guys might just be really busy with this Emperor energy. You might be on your stuff, just continuing to kind of like go for things that are important to you. And some of you guys may just be like, I enjoy having lots of people in my life. I enjoy doing a lot of different things. I have a lot of different interests. Some of you guys may be focused on your health and your body and getting your vessel together. And you may have more people, coming towards you who are admiring that. And I just feel like there's some jealousy and envy here. It may be from friends. Watch out, because I feel like you may have some friends who think you've changed, because especially if your body has changed or your attitude about your body has changed. I feel like some people might be like envious because like they're not real happy for you. They're not happy that you've changed. They're like, oh, so you've done this, so now you think you're that bitch. And really it may be time to reassess those kind of situations, okay, those kind of people, because if you have a friend who can't applaud for you when you're doing something that you want to do that's healthy and good for you, and it's turning out well, then what does that say about your connection to that person? So let's get a few more cards here. Why are people envious of group one? I think you're very strong. I think you're a very strong person. And there's a lot of positivity with the Ten of Cups. I think you're able to help people see, the brighter side of bad situations. We have obsession, 20, my internal thirst. I think people do get obsessed with your energy. And there's just some people, and it can be in your natal chart. You may have some kind of weird Scorpio thing. Okay, I have one of these, like a weird Scorpio thing in your chart that just makes certain people with certain aspects kind of go a little obsession level on your energy, okay? And it turns into envy. Like they just want more of your energy, and it may be something you're used to, okay? Um, but I do feel like for some of you guys, this envy energy is being turned up because there are changes, especially with the death card here. There are changes that are happening in your life right now. And I feel like you guys have been working on this because you have this emperor energy. So you've been working on it. You've been working on getting stuff together and you're heading towards this happiness, okay? And there are elements with the moon here that are a mystery to you, all right? You may not be aware of this, all right? But there are people who are envious of you right now, okay? You may be like, what, Amy? We have dark path, learning from your mistakes, 10. See, I think it feels like people are envious because you've ended a cycle. And it could be that these friends, these people around you who are so envious, it feels like they envy you because you got out of a bad situation. You maybe you're not partying with them. Maybe you're not sitting around and gossiping with them. Perhaps you're not engaging in whatever negative behavior, or maybe you just don't have time to spend with them because you're working on yourself, and they're hating on that. They don't like it. And it may be that you're no longer like in their obsessive control as well. And they don't like the fact that you've been through the death card. You've transmuted a lot of energy. You've transformed, and you're more liberated. You're more free. They don't have control of the emperor anymore. And they envy your freedom. They envy the fact that you've kind of set yourself free here. And you know, people will envy that because a lot of people don't have the bravery it takes to set themselves free from bad situations. And, you know, I feel like Group 1, whatever you've been through, I feel like these changes you've made that other people, if this is resonating for you, these changes you've made that other people have been seeing, this happiness you're feeling, you need to pay attention to the people who are not happy for you because there is something fundamentally wrong with that situation. Okay? There's something fundamentally wrong with that point of view. And I think that's the biggest takeaway from this reading here. Is that, yes, people envy you. You're very strong. You have leadership ability. You're very attractive. And I feel like your acceptance of your vessel is extremely powerful. I think you're extremely compassionate. I feel like people really trust you. I think you have a way of really being able to communicate with people and make people feel safe. I think people want more and more of your energy. And people become obsessed with you and they want more and more. And I think you're going to have to learn about boundaries, perhaps. And maybe that's part of what you're learning to do. But there is a lot of envious energy. And I think for some of you guys, you just have been really working on yourself and it's coming out more and more. And it can be very shocking to find that the people in your life are actually envious of you. You know, it can be kind of shocking because you don't expect it. You think they're cheering for you, and when you leave the room, they're actually, you know, talking shit on you. And it's kind of shocking, right? Because you're just living your best life, right? You're just doing what you do, right, Group 1? Okay, Group 1, that's what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 2, all of you that selected the Hermit. This is going to be your reading all about why do people envy you. Now, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so I'm feeling this energy of someone who isn't afraid to walk alone. Definitely lone wolf energy here. There's wisdom. I feel like some of you guys are wise beyond your years. Some of you guys were just born knowing things. You just have this otherworldly wisdom to you. I'm hearing the word sage as well. So let's pull some more cards and find out more about this Hermit energy. I'm going to pull from the Dark and Dangerous Oracle first. No, we're going to do the archetype. Okay, let's do the archetype first. Okay, tell me more about why do people envy my group 2, the Hermit? Why do people envy my group 2, the Hermit? I'm going to, one more time. I need to knock it. Okay, and we're going to shuffle. This is such a big deck, I swear. It is so hard for me to shuffle. Okay, once more. Or maybe. Okay. All right. Okay, give me a few cards. Give me 2, 3 cards. Tell me about this Hermit. I'm getting drawn to your hair. Like there may be something about your hair that people envy. The style, the color, it may be unique in some way. We have Prince, Mother, Child, Eternal. Okay, so what I'm getting right away, well, we have this Prince card. So I feel like you may be a Leo or a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries. Also, there's something about your manner that's regal. Okay, striking. I feel like when you enter a room, it's like you light the room up. You draw people's attention to you. But it feels like you don't really want the attention. Okay, I feel like you try not to do this. I think you try to be low key. And I feel like this is why you have a tendency to stay away from people. You really don't like the attention. I feel like it makes people want to know you more. All right. I do feel this energy. I'm hearing like the hermit crab. You may be a Cancer, okay? Pisces, Scorpio. I do think you have a nurturing way about you. I think you truly care for other people. I think you nurture people who are closest to you. I don't think you were nurtured very well as a kid. I think that's why you're so giving. And I think that's why you have to be really careful about who you let close to you. And I think that's probably why you don't like the attention that you get from people. And yeah, it's a really interesting kind of dynamic I'm getting here. Let me pull some more cards for you. Tell me more about the Hermit, why people envy the Hermit. I think you're smart, but you're smart in an old wisdom kind of way. Like you may be drawn to like ancient studies, occult studies, things like that. The Forest 22, trust your compass. Yeah, I think you are so unafraid to walk your own journey, your own path. You may be into like alternative medicine, or you may experiment with like ethogens and things like that. You may have an alternative spirituality. I'm feeling like some of you guys may have like I don't want to say a hippie vibe, but you may just like vibe with nature and things like that. But it also feels dark. So just take what resonates here. I'm going to pull one more card here from this. We have Winter, Frozen Hearts. Yeah, I feel like some people find you cold, because I don't think you're this mother energy to everybody. I don't think this is something you wear on your sleeve. I think some people find you to have this prince energy, this cold prince energy, and what I mean is that like when you enter a room, people are drawn to your energy, but they pick up on the royal aspect. Like, I want to go towards that energy, but they feel you don't want it, and they feel like they can't run towards you either. So it's a weird kind of energy. It's like the energy is saying, come towards me. The energy is magnetic, but you don't want the attention, and people feel kind of weird going towards you. Sometimes they do anyway. And they feel this frozenness, like this, like your emotions aren't accessible. And I feel like this is because there's been a lot of pain here. You're the hermit for a reason. You know, you're kind of a lone wolf energy for a reason. People envy your strength, like your ability to stand alone. I feel like you don't really care about other people's opinions. If you do care, you don't let other people see that. I feel like you've had to stand on your own a lot. You may not have a lot of family, you may not have a lot of friends. I feel like you've had to make choices on your own and kind of like put your back into it and kind of just work it out. There may have been some times you've had to literally survive on your own. You may have abandonment issues as well. And all of these issues have kind of worked together to make you a very strong person. I'm seeing Iron Man in my psychic vision. Like it's made you an emotional juggernaut as far as like being hurt goes. Like you protect yourself very well. And I feel like some people would say too well. And they envy people who are able to get past that. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who want to know you. I mean, I felt this a little bit with group one, but not like this. I feel like you're aware that you do this. And you can turn it off and you can turn it on. I will say beneath the juggernaut here is this child eternal. And you protect this inner child. I think you, the hermit, has done a lot of healing for this inner child. This inner child is very creative, very magical. This inner child, and this may be the hippie type energy I was feeling, like very creative, still has or has regained the ability to have a lot of wonder. And I feel this energy of like this element of like magnetic prosperity and abundance. That's just what I feel, okay? And it may be something you're working on. Maybe you've worked on becoming more magnetic and more creative and working on your strengths and abilities. And I'm feeling it in this reading. And I feel like people who are drawn to you are feeling this magnetic energy and they wish they had it. Some people are wondering if you know you have it because they feel like you don't act like you know you have it. You're the fucking hermit. Of course you know you have it. These people, they're underestimating you, right? Are you often underestimated? Yeah. Most envious people who are envious of you, they underestimate you often, don't they? They kind of dress you down. They don't see the juggernaut. They don't, do they? Yeah. Let them underestimate you. You know I feel like I'm talking to your higher self. Yeah, let them underestimate you. Use that to your advantage. Always use stuff to your advantage. We have boundary. Yeah, your boundaries are high. Your not expectations, but your standards are high. And it's good to have high standards. There's nothing wrong with having high standards for people in your life, especially when you've been traumatized, especially when you've done inner child healing and you understand your own vulnerabilities. But I will say, honey, that sometimes we do need to revisit our boundaries sometimes, because sometimes once we've healed a lot of our inner child, sometimes we don't need to be the juggernaut anymore. We don't need that much protection anymore because we've healed, okay? And I know you're like, okay, I hear you, but no. I hear you, but but nuh-uh. Your healed state is very attractive. Okay, your healed state is extremely magnetic. I'm hearing the term, now listen, you guys, hold on, okay. Your healed state has animal magnetism, y'all. Woo! Oh my, oh my. What y'all gonna do with all that animal magnetism? Y'all going to have to come and sit with the reading with Auntie Amy and tell me all about it. Okay, we have the goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. I honestly feel like either you have already or you are falling in love with yourself. Let me tell you something. People don't talk about this. Okay. This is part of self mastery and a self love journey. Okay. Is when you fall madly in love with yourself. And people are like, oh, that's narcissistic. No, it's not. We're talking about healthy self love. We're not talking about obsessively loving yourself to the point where it's destructive. We're talking about just being into yourself and feeling yourself and seeing your strengths and knowing who you are. And I feel like you may still be in this juggernaut kind of energy because you're afraid that it's going to go away. Honey, it's not going to go away. I feel like you've committed to yourself. It's almost like you married yourself. Like you are in a committed relationship with yourself, and you have committed to the fact that you're going to take care of yourself irregardless. People envy, my stomach's growling, sorry you guys. People envy this magnetic. Have you guys cast a spell on yourself? Like a deadly attraction spell or a come to me spell or you know what I'm talking about, y'all? A spellbound spell, something. Have you? Because I feel it. I feel this powerful level of attraction here. And it doesn't feel like you've necessarily casted it or had it cast on anyone else, but it's yourself. You're like super magnetic. And it's almost like it's been cast, but you're still holding on to it, or it hasn't fully released, or you're still in denial of it. You haven't walked into it completely. You're still healing. There's another step of just like walking into and accepting it. People feel it. People are feeling it, and they're drawn to you. Honey, you just need to do that thing, that last thing. Okay. You know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to pull up my Cupid's Desire cards, okay? You asked for it. You're the one with this animal magnetism, okay? So, but I have to do them over here cuz there's some inappropriate pictures in this deck. So I have to make sure what comes out cuz your eyes might get offended, okay? All right, tell me about this hermit and their animal attraction, their animal magnetism. People are so jealous of you, of your energy. You are looking amazing. You don't even know it. Maybe you haven't really looked. Have you looked in the mirror lately? Like, put yourself together. Put yourself together, okay? Put yourself together. Just take some time, get yourself together, and look in the mirror. I'm telling you, you guys, fly as fuck, okay? All right. Yeah, people feel it. They feel the energy. It's just manifesting on the outside. Okay. All right. Woo. Unbreakable. Love bound in love. Woo, bitch. You are this diamond. You are becoming this diamond. People envy diamonds. They envy your shine. They can't break you. This shit you've been through, no one can break you. They tried, didn't they? They tried. They tried to break you. They couldn't break this hermit. No. And now you're shining, and people are attracted to this shiny energy. And you love yourself. That's right. That's okay. You should. Everyone should love themselves. Everyone should be into themselves. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, we've been taught to not love ourselves, to not honor who we are, to not think we're awesome. You should think you're awesome. You should be your biggest cheerleader. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, woo! All right, we have sexy masculine. Okay, I feel like it doesn't matter your gender. Your masculine energy is getting all activated, honey. Y'all better watch out. You're going to have a lot of jealous bitches. Lots of jealous bitches. Lots of envy is coming your way, honey. And you know what you need to do is just transmute that shit. Transmute that energy into success, into more attraction. All right? Yeah, take that energy and say, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to take that, turn that around into something I can use for me. Thank you. Laughing and playing. Yeah. I feel like, oh, my stomach's growling. I feel like more and more joyful experiences. I think people really envy your your smile, your laughter. I think I think some people are really triggered by your happiness. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Who would be so triggered by your happiness? Fuck them. Banned. Sleep on the couch. Kicked out. Boy, someone's mad. Downtown sexual appetite. So people are envious of you because you're shining like a diamond. And to some people, your energy and the way you're looking, the way you're appearing, however this resonates, is fucking delicious, like delectable. I'm getting like luscious. I'm getting all these terms, all these like yummy, yummy terms, like gimme, 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 gimme terms. Okay. And it's because of this powerful work. Look at this hermit. This powerful work this hermit's done in silence, in the dark, all by themselves, working hard on their shit, keeping their mouth shut, doing their own thing. They tried to break you. And they didn't do it. Didn't work out. And instead, you've become this diamond. And boy, people are green with envy. You are looking better and you are feeling better and you are going to be seeing the world through different eyes. And I feel like your seclusion, your energy that has sought to be isolated from others, I feel this energy changing, like actually transmuting into energy of like, I want to be around people. Like, I want to know people more. I don't want to be the hermit anymore. And the hermit isn't only about like away from people. It's also about wisdom. And I feel like you've learned so much that it's as if you want to share wisdom, like you want to share with people. But I feel like you're also having issues with your boundaries. Okay, so it's time, my little hot juggernaut, for you to reassess your boundaries, okay? You are going to make people envious. It's all right. Let them get mad. They can get glad in the same pants or not. We don't give a fuck. And you just embrace the beautiful you that you're becoming or you have become and live your best life and be happy. And fuck those motherfuckers who can't clap for you while you're winning. Okay? Because you deserve to have people in your life who got your back, who are your supporters, who are happy that you're happy. All right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected the sun. This is going to be your reading all about why do people envy you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Yeah, look at this amazing picture. How could people not envy this energy? It's like your light takes up all the space in the room. And I felt that a little bit for group 2, but it was different. It was like this energy feels like you like it. You like the spotlight on you. You embrace it. Group 2 had some issues with it. They didn't like the attention. I feel like you do. I feel like you're like, you know what? It doesn't mean that you haven't struggled with that. It's almost like you've come to terms with it. But it's like, I know that people notice when I'm in a room. Like, I know that I'm not a wallflower. Maybe you went through a time where you kind of blended in a little bit because you shrunk yourself And I feel like you're just saying like, no, I'm not going to be small anymore. I'm going to be the sun. That's what I meant. That's what I am. That's what I've always felt that I needed to be, and I always made myself small to make other people feel more comfortable, because I have these issues with people getting jealous of me or envious or mean to me or treat me bad when I'm truly who I am. So I shrunk myself for years. And you know what? I'm just not doing it anymore. I'm not willing to be small to make other people, or to make myself smaller for other people to feel comfortable. And I think that's great. You should never shrink yourself to be smaller than what you are to make other people feel more comfortable with who they are. Because when you do that, you rob other people of the opportunity for them to be catalysted to accept themselves as they truly are. Because there's obviously something about your energy or your nature that strikes a chord with them, about something about themselves that they need to accept. Okay, so when you shrink yourself in efforts to people please, Libra, I see you. I'm a Libra, so I can talk on it. All right. You are actually robbing other people of their catalytic moment, and you're robbing yourselves of your own catalytic moment, right? So it's really important to be fully who you are. So Libra, Leo here, Sagittarius, Aries, could be Aquarius as well, could be Gemini, not as much Gemini. And I'm feeling some Scorpio as well. So let's pull some more cards and see, why do people envy my group 3? Well, you're the sun. Okay. Some of you guys are very positive. Little Susie Sunshine. Some people find it irritating. Okay, so that's not exactly envy, but some people find it irritating. Okay, and the people that find it irritating are kind of happy in their misery. And that's sad. It's sad, but I understand it. Sometimes when all you've been in is misery, I'm sorry, I have a fly in my house. I have a cow pasture at the back of my house. I live in the country. So anyway, some people find comfort in the darkness, and maybe you were someone who did. Maybe you understand depression and anxiety because you've been there. And maybe that's why you value your positivity. You value being the sun and being in positivity, because you know how hard it is to get there, right? And it doesn't mean just because you have this energy doesn't mean you're there all the time. You may still struggle with depression. We're not all Susie Sunshine all the time, right? There's depth with this sun card. Yeah, she's beaming. They are beaming. He is beaming. But there's also this look. See the look in the sun's eyes? It's like a faraway look. It's like, yes, I'm the sun, but I haven't always been. I haven't always been the sun. Sometimes it's nighttime and it gets very dark. All right. These two, this one and the bottom. I want to go ahead and pull more cards for you. Get one from this Goddess Tarot or Oracle deck. This top one. Let's pull from the Archetype deck. I'm going to pull this lump of cards from the middle. Oop, we have Thief. I went ahead and flipped it over. That happens every now and then, you guys. Thief. Why do people envy you? I'm getting that you can be a heartbreaker. I think, are you a little flirt sometimes? Listen, some people you may not realize that people think you're flirty. Okay, when you're happy and positive, sometimes you're a little flirty. Okay, heartbreaker, stealer of hearts. You can't help it. I'm hearing the girl can't help it. We have 360 all views turn around. We have the chair on top. I can't show you the picture, but we have dance. There's a lot of booty pictures here. There are people who are jealous of your derriere, jaguar chaser. You're the mark. Okay. Yeah. Candy being sweet and cute. All right. Okay. So let's get into all these cards. All right. We have the 9 of Swords. I can show you that one. We have another derriere picture. We have the 10 of Wands. We have legs. So the lower part of your body, I think people are, and I don't want to reduce people to body parts. Okay, you're more than just your body parts, okay? But people are very attracted to your lower part of your body. Either you're very muscular or very curvaceous. You may have very long legs or a very juicy bootylicious is what I'm hearing. The 4 of Cups. And then we have the goddess of all that flows. I'm an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. That ocean energy feels so juicy. I feel this juicy energy like, woo, like I want to drink. I want to drink it. I want to drink. Like, seriously, people find the sun energy intoxicating. There's something very intoxicating about you, but let's just talk. Like, there's a lot of booty energy. I feel like there are people who want to pay you a booty call. They want to hook up. There's a lot of hookup energy. Group 3. I think people are jealous of the way you look. Your booty. Your body, your sexuality, your sexy self. I think you're very sexual. I think there are people who are jealous and think you're going to steal their person. Straight up, okay? They think that you're out for their person, their man, their woman, their partner. They think you're like a man eater or a woman eater or a partner eater. Like, I'm just getting like a femme fatale energy, that kind of energy. Like, people, woo! And I feel like I'm getting with the 4 of Cups, like, I feel like you guys, seriously, you guys, there is someone, now take what resonates. There's someone in your energy, okay, who you know, who has a partner, who your friend or whoever this is has caught them talking about you and your body, your attraction, your sexuality, your hair, your eyes, the way you look in them jeans, the way you look, the way you drop it, the way something. And now they are super jealous and are afraid that they are going to steal. You're going to be stolen away. They're going to steal you. You're going to steal them away. Especially with this 9 of Swords, man. They are worried. They're really worried. They're really worried. And I think you're over here like, yes, I am the sun, but I wasn't always the sun. There was a lot of darkness. It's like you're just not even into it. You're just in this really deep kind of state of transformation and just working on your depths. And meantime, you got like this bootylicious energy going on. you're like in this deep energy and everyone's looking at your booty because you're just looking so good. And people are jealous. And then there's this energy, like, over here out of the blue, just watching. They're just watching. They're just watching. And you're so juicy. And you're so cute. Like, you're adorable. They want to chase you, okay? And you got some people jealous, worried, okay? They're feeling burdened by this. Like, they are bothered. They're so bothered by you. I think I had another group that was bothered. And you're just like, I keep going back to this, but it's kind of funny. I am the sun. I wasn't always the sun. It was a dark time and it was very dark and I've been through so much. You're just so, I feel like you are so clueless how hot you have become through this process, or you're becoming, or you always were, however you want to resonate. But I feel like you've always been hot. You just haven't been aware of it like you are now, bitch. You don't even know. And you know what? That makes you so much hotter too, because you're like a hot person that doesn't know they're hot. You know what I'm talking about? Like a hot person who has no idea they're hot. Like you don't know how hot you are. Ah, damn. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you just don't know. You are that bitch. And bitch is an energy, not a gender. Okay, you are that bitch. Yeah, I'm on the posters, bitch. I'm on the posters. And like, you're on the posters, but you're just like, yes, I am the sun. And it was a dark time. Like, you're just, you know you're on the posters, but you're so deep into this other stuff. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, darling. Listen to your Auntie Amy. It's time for you to walk fully in the sunshine. Okay? Enjoy the fruits of your labor into becoming the sunshine. Okay? You are popping. You are on fire. Enjoy this shit. Okay? You earned it. The moon. You have earned this. Look at the spotlights. They're looking for you. They're looking for the sun. They're like, where is the sun? Where the fuck did she go? I am the sun. I know I am, but it's been very dark. We have the Queen of Wands. No reversals. There you are. You're the Queen of Wands. You're sexy, hot. Like, you're popping. People are envious of the Queen of Wands. It's just, they are. They can't help it. Femme fatale energy. The Eight of Cups. You have quite a few people like wondering, or you're going to have quite a few people wondering of like, can I just like hit you up? Like, I know you might have somebody, or I might have somebody, but can we just talk? Can we just talk? Cause this. Cause your ass. What have you guys been doing? You're like candy. You're irresistible to some people. I did a video about why are you irresistible. You guys need to go watch it because your energy is becoming irresistible. And people, you're going to have people become more and more envious of you. Okay? And envy isn't a great emotion, but you're definitely triggering people. And it's just time for the sun energy to kind of like lighten up a little bit. Okay, lighten up a little bit because life is for you to enjoy. And all this energy is going on around you. People are noticing your change. And it's good to remember where you've been and all your darkness and stuff, and nightmares and horror and all the stuff you've been through. I get it. But you are now transitioning or are in the sun energy. You are shining brightly. Let yourself motherfucking shine, okay? Stop resisting it, okay? Just allow yourself to shine and receive the great energy that's coming towards you. And yes, some of it will be some fucked up energy, okay? You always have the parasitic energy, the envy energy, and just, transmute that shit into stuff that you want. Use it to your advantage. Tell me more. Continue to follow your intuition. It served you well, Queen of Wands. It served you well. We have the Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords. Okay. I feel like you are too in your head. Here you are. Are you still kind of hiding? You want this attention. You manifested this attention. Okay? You want it. It's here. Stop hiding. Stop trying. You can't be the sun in the corner anymore. You can't be along the wall. You're the sun. They're going to see you no matter where you are now. No matter where you are. You can think about it all you want, bitch. But no matter where you go, they're going to see the Queen of Wands, who is the sun. Even though it was a dark time and it was night, they're still going to see you. So you just need to come on out. Come on out. Join the rest of us. Let us see your beautiful sunshine self. Okay? I know you want this attention. Just take it. It's yours. It's yours. Let them envy you. Page of Cups. Let them envy you. Receive your wish fulfillment. Receive the things that you have manifested. Okay, this is for you. It's not for anyone else. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. I know that you are nervous. I know that you may be feeling really strange about this. There may be some feelings of like, I feel really weird about stepping into this manifestation. I feel really weird that all this energy is coming towards me. I know I manifested it. I know I wanted it. I know I want this attention, but man, it feels so strange. I feel a little bit like an outcast. I feel a little bit like an outsider. I'm not used to this. Relax. Relax. Okay? Clarity is coming. All right? And I know that you feel this envy energy. I know you do. Okay? You guys need to just calm down. Okay? Have a little bit of fun. And lighten up. Lighten up. I know things have been real intense for you. Okay? But go have some fun. Lighten up. Laugh. Enjoy your life a little bit. And get some perspective. Okay? You are the sun. The sun cannot hide in a corner. Everyone's going to see you there too. So you might as well stand in the middle of the room and let them all get a good view. So you can do the things that you wanted to do in the first place as the sun. What did you want the attention for? Now start doing that thing. Whatever you wanted this attention for, whatever you wanted this manifestation for, start doing it, okay? Because all this envy energy, people feel the energy around you. Okay, that's why they're so envious. People are scared you're going to steal their person. They're scared of you. So I feel like if you start actually, and maybe some of you are doing, but I feel like there's a next step, or there's something here that you need to do to kind of like really step fully into the sun energy. And once you do it, a lot of this envy energy will kind of not completely go away, but it will settle down because your energy won't be a little bit in denial or not in acceptance. Once you accept that you're the sun, a lot of the kind of parasitic energy kind of dissipates because there's not the tug of war. You're not at war with yourself about it anymore. You're just like, okay, well, I'm the sun, so I'm going to do what I wanted to do with the sun energy. I'm going to do it now. Here I am. I'm doing it. And then you can receive the good things through that. And some of it will be envy. And it may be people closer to you than you thought, right? That could be disappointing. But it'll be okay. It's going to work out to your highest good, all right? Okay, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope this resonated. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If this reading resonated, please drop me a comment below. I would love to hear from you guys. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.